So this hasn't changed much at all.
Not much at all, no.
Exits that way.
Yeah, I know where it is. I'm just looking, it's still that same old fuel tank and everything is still there. See, then the main line, what he's pushing together, you can hear him, he's putting together a train on that main line. You'll see where it hangs out on the street down at the end there. That's where I told you those hijackers took all that Kessler's whiskey.
Oh, okay.
It was right here.
Let's drive down there.
You can drive right around here, probably up to the far end of the yard. I don't know. Doesn't look like much of this stuff's in service anymore. It looks pretty. Look at this.
Yeah.
She's pretty rusty. Yeah.
So you'd spent years right on this track.
Yep, I could drive right up there. You can drive right up there. See the lights up there?
Yeah.
That's the other end of the switch yard, and then this is the front end. This is there's two switch yards.
Okay.
You know.
So this was definitely old Northwestern line.
Oh, absolutely. This was the repair tracks. This was a caboose track right here. Yep. Not much has changed. Not much at all.
In 30-some years, huh?
All of that. 1978, something like that. 78, probably I was working.
Really?
88, 98, 2008. It's 33 years.
Wow. Big roundhouse here, huh?
Yep. I used to go in there, Conley, the train master, would send me in there and he'd give me a white helmet, his helmet, to go in there because I could never find mine. I never, you know, I was always mislaying it, you know?
Yeah.
And I'd go in there and all those guys, of course, they'd see that white helmet and think I was a company official. And because of, you know, they'd all be sitting around smoking cigarettes and, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, why couldn't they drive right up here? This is the old lead. Oh, I see. They put all these tracks out of service here. Stuff them all out. These were all rip tracks too, where they worked on things. You don't know how many times I drove down here.
Really?
Pick up crews. I always had to come down here and pick up crews.
At the end of this road?
We had a big Suburban, and I would drive out of that yard office down here, and then see the head end of the train would get off at the yard office.
All right.
But the caboose and the guys back here, they had to be picked up. When I had to drive, I can see cars up ahead, so I don't really want to go through here any further.
Yeah.
We're likely to have somebody come running out because obviously there's switch crews up here. Yep, you can see them pushing cars.
Yeah, you can see it.
But I used to go down there right where that white car is, and that's where the tail end of the train would be, and I would pick up the conductors and the brakemen and bring them back up here to the yard office.
Didn't you say that Northwestern used to have some pretty shitty vehicles they'd give you?
Sometimes. Yep.
Like old station wagons with 200,000 miles.
That was up north. Here we had an old, it wasn't new by any means, and it rattled, but it was an old, we had 2 or 3 actually, Suburbans.
Okay. So these tracks here were the ones that were in service when you were?
Yeah. These were always rip tracks and fuel tracks, and they have, it looks like that's just about what they're still doing, repair tracks, is when I say rip track.
Sure.
It's a repair track. This is where the car knockers would work here. Look at.
I think those are old beams from a bridge.
That's turntable. I wonder if
Oh.
if there was, I don't remember there being 2 turntables, but you can see how the tracks are curved. That's turntable.
Alright.
For sure. Yep. But it looked to me like the turntable was still in here. Now maybe they took it out.
Maybe that's one from another area.
Oh.
There's a guy on a gator coming.
Is there?
Yeah.
Well, I'll explain to him that I'm an old former Northwestern guy and I'm just taking a trip down memory lane.